Are you accidentally teaching your avoidant partner to take you for granted? Nobody likes discovering that they themselves might be the source of their own misery. It's not even the fact that some things may be your own fault that is so difficult to accept. The pill that tends to be the hardest to swallow is when you discover you were wrong about something or someone. Before you click away from this scary sounding video, give me a moment to reassure you. We are all wrong when it comes to relationships. We're wrong about ourselves and we're also wrong about our partners. And that's okay. Anxious people do teach avoidance to take them for granted. But people with avoidant attachment aren't one bit better. They tend to go out of their way to make their significant others become controlling. Avoidance can act so defensive and rebellious. It makes you mistrust them and leads you to need to check up on them. The same way, anxious people do and say things that teach avoidance to take them for granted. Relationships are emotional minefields. Both you and your partner are planting new mines there every day. You're both setting traps for the other as well as for yourself. In this video, I'm going to focus on the mines you're planting and then stepping right on to the next day. I'll explain the common ways how anxiously leaning people accidentally teach avoidance to take them for granted. But before I start scolding you guys, I first need to underline I made all these mistakes too. What's more, I was frustrated with my avoidant partner when he was dismissive or didn't worry about losing me, when in fact I should have been frustrated with myself. It's hard to admit you yourself might be to blame. It's even harder to let go of certain habits. But the rewards you receive as a result make it well worth it. On this positive note, let's outline the first way how you might be teaching your avoidant it's okay to take you for granted by being unfiltered when it comes to your feelings for him or her. Anxiously attached people want their relationship to be a safe space, a place where they can be their true vulnerable selves. You want to be able to be honest and open with your partner, and you hope that they will be this way with you too. Now, let's take a second to evaluate if your strategy is working. Is your avoidant partner openly appreciative and loving? Are they as transparent with their feelings as you are with yours? Or do they just say, I don't know, or I don't feel the way you do? Imagine you showed up to a job interview with this attitude. You were open, honest, vulnerable, and raw. Would it make your potential employer trust you and respect you? Would you be able to negotiate a good pay with this mindset? The sad reality of anxious avoidant relationships is that they're not a safe space. By being unfiltered and vulnerable with your partner, you're giving them a sense of power and control over you. Your kindness is your weakness. When you do it, they don't reciprocate. They withhold more. By being raw and vulnerable, you're teaching your avoidant partner that you're weak. You're making it so easy for them to feel secure while only putting in the minimal effort. You're basically encouraging them to take you for granted. And you're not even being fully transparent or honest. There, I said it. As anxious people, we're hypocrites, just like avoidants are. People with avoidant attachment claim they don't care when they do. Anxious people, on the other hand, claim to be all loving and giving while secretly holding grudges. I can say this with 100% certainty because I've been in this boat. And I also saw this very same phenomenon among my coaching clients. Anxious people aren't one bit more honest than avoidants. We are usually equally sneaky. We just choose to withhold different things. Sadly, the things we choose to withhold end up teaching avoidance to take us for granted. Here's what I'm talking about. Anxious partners don't bring up issues and pretend not to have any boundaries. When it comes to relationships, avoidants tend to be irrationally pessimistic. They focus on all the negatives. On the contrary, anxious people are much more likely to act irrationally optimistic while hiding how they truly feel deep down, often even from themselves. I know this is a touchy topic to discuss, so I'll use myself as an example to explain what I mean. When my avoidant boyfriend complained about our relationship, I'd disagree. I'd underline everything that was right about us, how all our issues could be fixed. And I would omit the fact that I had my own long list of doubts and complaints. Anxious people often don't voice their concerns for two reasons. Because when they do, avoidants either pull away or dismiss them. Us anxious folks, we keep the peace while secretly accumulating more and more frustration and resentment. By doing this, we're blindsiding the avoidant and robbing them of a chance to better themselves. We're also letting them live in a delusion that they never do anything wrong. In a reality where nothing ever has any consequences, where they get rewarded for ignoring your needs. This brings me to another way how anxious people teach avoidance to take them for granted. By responding to rejection with love. When an avoidant ignores you, what are you most likely to do? Send them a loving message. Text something like this: "Hey, handsome. Hey, beautiful. I'm thinking of you." When they don't make time for you, you'll suggest you'll come over and try to help them with stuff. When they break up and say they have fallen out of love, you have the urge to write them a love letter. Tell them how much you care and how special they are to you. Imagine you weren't dealing with an avoidant, but a pet. Let's say your dog pooped on your couch. What did you do? You cuddled with it and gave it a treat. Imagine your puppy just jumped onto the table and ate your lunch. And what did you do? You brought it a second plate of food. This is what you're doing with your avoidant partner. You're rewarding all the bad behaviors with more love. The sad truth is, avoidants are like puppies, mischievous puppies to be exact. They need boundaries and gentle punishment. Only then they learn to respect you and to feel safe with you. Unfortunately, you can't both act like puppies. One of you needs to be the bigger person. It's completely normal for two people to have different strengths. Ideally, you might be the bigger person in this one area, but perhaps your avoidant partner makes it up in other ways. If you can muster the strength to love them, surely you can also find the motivation to work on yourself and let go of certain habits. You have the power to get your avoidant partner to stop taking you for granted and start valuing you more. You can't force an avoidant to change. You only have influence over your own actions and choices. Accepting that you can't just be raw and vulnerable in your relationship is hard. We all want to be loved unconditionally, just the way we are. It's even harder to come to terms with the fact that your partner might be selfish or uncaring, or that they are less mature than you wish they were. It might be of some comfort to know everyone feels this way in a relationship. Your avoiding partner does too. They too wish you could just be more confident, more independent. They too see all your flaws whilst remaining blind to their own shortcomings. Changing your own attitude and habits is a journey, one you don't have to go on all by yourself. I've gone through this process myself. I've also accompanied hundreds of our coaching clients while they were transforming their relationships. Then, to make the most of all this experience, my formerly avoidant husband and I created Attach and Avoidant, a program where you learn to stop rewarding bad behaviors and how to actually inspire your avoiding partner to open up and invest. If you're tired of feeling like you're doing all the emotional labor and still being taken for granted, this is your chance to shift that dynamic once and for all. You can get your avoiding partner to step up without begging, chasing, or walking on eggshells. You achieve this by transforming yourself and changing your attitude towards him or her. Join us inside Attach and Avoidant, and let's get your relationship out of this hot and cold mess and into a place of real emotional safety and connection. The link is in the description. Go check it out. If you have any questions, be sure to leave me a comment. And if you're on the lookout for more advice on attachment styles, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.